One of the prettiest beaches on the southwestern coast of the Isle of Wight is Freshwater Bay. Here, sparkling seas meet towering cliffs and rocks. This area has attracted authors, poets, photographers and artists since the 1850s. Together they became known as the Freshwater Circle. The poet laureate Alfred Lord Tennyson made his home at Farringford Freshwater in 1853 as a tranquil escape from his fans. This secluded spot provided Tennyson and his family their main home away from the clamour of London life. A Grade 1 listed building, Farringford has now been restored to its original condition. Also, colourfully restored is the walled kitchen garden containing a variety of traditional plants, fruit and vegetables. In the nearby village of Freshwater, Orchard Brothers Corner Shop has traded for over 150 years. This is where Tennyson shopped and bought his tobacco. Here too is the island's only thatched church, St. Agnes. The site was donated by the Tennyson family. This little thatched church is much loved by the local community and visitors. Another thatched roof property nearby, Holly Tree Cottage, was often used by Charles Dodgson, otherwise known as Lewis Carroll, when he stayed on the island. Across the road is Whitecliff House, where Alice Liddell, the Alice from Alice in Wonderland, stayed with her family. Arguably one of the most important houses in Freshwater, Dimbola, was the home and workplace of the celebrated Victorian photographer Julia Margaret Cameron. Inside are preserved features including William Morris wallpaper and attractive stained glass. Julia's portrait by her son Henry Herschel Hay Cameron hangs near the entrance. On the first floor, the Tower Gallery contains early examples of her photography, including her first successful portrait in 1864, a young girl named Annie. Other notables of the day include the artist G.F. Watts and actress Ellen Terry. In fact, the galleries contain a veritable who's who of Victorian times. Tennyson, of course, astronomer Sir John Herschel, and biologist Charles Darwin. visitors can admire many vintage cameras at Dimbola, including this magnificent gelatin dry plate model. It's even possible to create your own Cameron-style photograph by using frames donated by the V&A Museum in London. The pretty garden at Dimbola also reflects some of the wonderful natural surroundings of the area. From Compton Bay, a distant view of West Wight's chalk cliffs and beautiful downland. Named after the poet Tennyson Down, is where Alfred, Lord Tennyson, used to walk almost every day. He famously said that the air here was worth 6pence a pint. Standing on the highest point on the down is an imposing memorial to the Victorian poet. The Freshwater Circle of friends, I'm sure, would have been inspired by this magnificent scenery as they walked on the down, as many still do today.